Hey guys, it is Friday and Jeff is off work today, and we did not cook those peas, or I didn't cook those peas and the cornbread and the french fries last night. So I'm doing that today for our lunch. It's actually our breakfast because nobody's eaten anything yet today. Jeff and Noah are actually still in the bed and it's a little after 12. Jeff's kind of getting himself used to the new schedule for work, and I've been up doing some editing and uploading and not fixing my hair. I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. I have been doing that kind of stuff, and now I'm going to get this ready to eat because I need to get them going because we have things to do before we go to the rodeo tonight. I'm also washing clothes because Friday is sheet and towel day, and also whatever other clothes that we have, which is usually just like one load of regular clothes. I've got those in the washer now, and I may or may not do all the sheets and towels today. I don't know, we'll see. But right now I'm going to get my peas in the pot. I'll show you how I'm doing that, and I'm not going to grab my recipe out, even though it's one I made up. I sometimes forget things, but I'm not going to grab that out. I'm just going to go for it. So let me get you guys down here to the Instant Pot, and I've got my big one out. And what I have here is some bacon that I had cut up and frozen, and it is still partially frozen. I have this on the saute setting, and I'm gonna get that rendering some of its fat. I don't know why I was trying to hold on to that other thing instead of just... Anyway, I'm gonna get this to go on sauteing in here to let it release some of its fat, you know, some of its grease. And while it's doing that, I'm gonna push it back a little bit. Can I put that up there? Yeah, that way. While that's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and put up this little bit of bell pepper we had left in the freezer. I was gonna grab one of the ones that we bought the other day from Aldi, but I saw this sitting there, so I was like, that's just about the right amount. I'm gonna grab it and just put it in. So I'm gonna just put that in and go from there. It's a little bit more difficult to cut it when it's partially frozen. Then I got my oven preheated for the cornbread, and I have my pan in there, and as soon as I get to the point where I'm going to start mixing my cornbread up, I'm going to put a little bit of butter into that pan to let it melt. So whenever I put my cornbread in there, it'll get that crispy crust on the outside. Kind of start frying it almost. I don't know what all I'm going to be sharing with y'all today, but I think I'm going to take the camera with me for this evening and share a little bit of the rodeo. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided. So it may be just this and the rodeo. That done. But I'm going to do the peas. Well, if I can get that. I should have thawed them a little bit, I guess. Usually this works fine, but that one is just really frozen together. Or it could be me. I don't want it to get too many crispy bits down there on the bottom, because if it has too many of those, it'll get the burn notice thing happening, and we don't need that. Alright, we'll let that keep going. I'm going to go ahead and put the bell pepper in there. I don't always do it like this, but I figure it'll be simpler than me trying to find somewhere to put it. And I'm going to get this onion chopped up. Just going to put it over the trash can because it just be easier. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to do this whole onion. I think I'm just going to do half of it. It's really not even half. It's a little bit less than half, but I didn't cut it very well. Okay, so I put that onion in the refrigerator, and I've got a little bit of this, a little bit too much over here. And putting these vegetables in here will help loosen that up. I'm going to go ahead and turn the saute part off and get all of that loosened up on the bottom before I go any further. Because the bacon, I just wanted to render some of its fat just to get a little bit of different taste. But you don't actually even have to do that. You can just put it in your pot. And the peas have been soaking, and you can let your peas soak on the counter 8 to 24 hours, but you have to change your water every 6 to 8 hours. But in the refrigerator, you can do it for 2 days, for 48 hours. Don't let them soak any more than that because it can start growing bacteria in your dry beans and peas. Alright, so I think that's good. I think we got most of it up. And that's smelling good. I have soaked these, then I rinsed and drained them. And I have 8 cups of water here, but I don't think I'm going to put all 8 in. I think I'm just going to put like 6 in to start, just to kind of look at it. Now the washer's going to go crazy. And I'm going to stir that around just to make sure I got all that, the bits out of the bottom. Alright, so now I'm going to put in some garlic and herb seasoning. It does not have any salt in it at all. We'll put like a tablespoon of that. It's just garlic and herbs. That's all it is. Sort of like Mrs. Dash or Dash, whatever they want to call it. They keep changing names of things that have been fine for years, but you know. I think that does have black pepper in it as well, but I'm going to put a little bit more black pepper. We'll put about 3/4 of a teaspoon. This is a tablespoon I'm using, but 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it, but going by that. and about a tablespoon of salt, no, a teaspoon of salt. And if we need to add any more salt or pepper, we can add that at the table. I don't like to overdo it at first. And stir that around. I'm going to put the lid on it and put it on manual for 20 minutes. And I think the 6 cups is enough. Pressure cook. I'll do 15 minutes because we're going to be doing other stuff. It's on normal, but it's on high pressure. So I'm just going to let that go like that. Okay, so I'm going to get my cornbread started. I guess I need to get something to measure it with. But I'm going to get that started. The first thing we're going to do is put some of this butter. This is salted, but it doesn't matter if it's salted or not. Put about half the stick in the pan. I usually don't tear that because I keep these things, but I'm not worried about it today. We'll put half the stick in the pan, in the oven, so it's hot, getting hot. Then we're going to put about 1.5 cups of cornmeal mix. This is cornmeal mix, not cornmeal. And then half cup to a cup of flour today. You can do it like different ways. Like you can, well, I think I'm just going to go ahead with the full 2 cups of cornmeal mix and a full cup of flour today, just because I don't know why. That's self-rising flour too. Then I have 1 egg that I've already cracked, so I don't have to deal with that. Then I'm going to put just a little bit of pepper in it, just like a little pinch, because we like it, and then a little bit of salt. I do have a recipe on my channel for this. I think it's for fried cornbread, but you can use the same recipe for this. And then buttermilk. Buttermilk is what you need to make it really yummy, and you also need to make sure you shake your buttermilk up. So I'm going to start with a cup. I may add more. Sometimes I go up to 1.5 cups. Yep, I'm going to go up to more. I may have to have 2 cups because I did add the extra flour and stuff. Oh dear. Get out of there. We're going to do it close enough today. Now it's just about where I want it, how I want it to be. But I'm going to let that butter melt completely. It may be already melted all the way. And then I will pour this batter in it. Grab one of my little silicone spatulas to help me stir some. I can sometimes stir with this measuring spoon, because that's what this is a measuring spoon. It's just a 1/2 cup size. But haven't really stirred much in this batter bowl, and it is smaller than my other bowls I usually use. It's still not quite as loose as I want, so I'm going to put just a little bit more. No, I know what it is. I forgot the oil. I knew there wasn't something right. I'm just going to put some olive oil in it. Probably about 1/4 cup maybe. I forgot that. I was wondering why it wasn't doing right. There we go. I probably needed the buttermilk anyways. That's the consistency I want. Put the buttermilk up. Okay, so the butter is hot and browned. Show y'all what it looks like a little bit closer. Got my Instant Pot cord caught. Pour this in. You want that pan hot so it can go ahead and start cooking that cornbread. It just tastes better. I don't know. It just, something happens to that crust that it gets crispier and it's good. It's really good. I think part of it's the butter, but part of it is that heat. That's my opinion anyways. Move it around just a little bit and get it right back into that hot oven so it can keep cooking. Okay, so let me get this up here. We're just gonna do some French fries, like homemade fries. I've shown y'all how I do those before. I just peel the potatoes, cut them up, and cook them. And I think I have some ham in the freezer, like ham steaks or something. I may pull one of those out if we still have them. And that'll be our lunch. But I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, so we decided not to do the ham. But here's the cornbread, and we have sliced it a little bit. And here's the peas. I got me some already in my bowl cooling off. There's the peas and French fries. Jeff's got some tomato. Did you want some of that onion? No? Okay. Tomatoes, some chow chow, and ketchup for the fries. And that's our lunch, or whatever you call this meal.
Someone did you wrong. I can see it in your eyes. It's like your fire is gone. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna talk, I'm right here, not gonna leave your side. Just feel free to open up when the moment's right. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again, baby, stand up tall. I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know we did you wrong, wish I could take your pain away, 'cause I hate seeing tears streaming down your face. I know you're strong. Won't feel this way for long, no. If you wanna go out, we can go out. We can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Baby, stand up tall, I know you can be brave, 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 brave. I know you can be brave, 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 brave. If you wanna go out, we can go out. Brave, brave, brave. We can hide away just for one night. Brave, brave, brave. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Baby, stand up tall, I know you can be brave, 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 brave. I know you can be brave, 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 brave. Brave, 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 brave. Brave, brave, brave.
Okay guys, we are back from the rodeo, and it is, Jeff, what time is it? 12:30 in the morning, and we're about to get a shower and go to bed because it's late. And I've got to get this makeup off before I can shower though. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so be notified whenever I upload. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. Do y'all have local rodeos like where you live? I know some places do, some places don't. And I just am curious if you do. And I think that's all. I don't know. It's late. I think I did ask y'all to leave me a comment. I do want to know how you're doing. I'm tired. Remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.